Don't be guessing, wondering what's my first move, am I going to react to what he reacts. Never once did I go to a wrestling meet to scout somebody to wrestle. I did. I spent too much time in wrestling my entire life. You know what I mean? I spent 3 hours coaching every day. I spent every weekend gone. I knew that if we did our plan, we should be okay. Now, when I got to the state tournament, I'd watch the guys who were putting up nets. And first round, the week before, I'd be watching. But other than that, I never paid or never went, used my coaching card, and watched 2 teams wrestle that I wasn't involved in 16 years. All right? Because my guys didn't have a plan. So your plan is, on bottom, you guys have a great plan. You know exactly. Man, he's going to move. Every time we wrestle Clay, we're like, hey, they're going to move on bottom, so you better get ready, cover the hips. But on top, some of you guys, you're kind of waiting just a split second just to see what he's going to do. You're already done. When when that ref calls you up, if you're right and want the right legs, you already have a plan already. Going down. If you want to run that side and you want to use a spiral, we're going to load right here. Don't wait for his first movement. Because if you do, you're already behind. You're already behind. All right, go ahead.
Spiral ride, yeah.
All right.
Then a couple just nice and easy ones, into a set, and then after 3, throw the leg. Let's go. Through there.
I'll hook the neck.
Let's just do
Put
that
the water
spiral
in the
ride.
head. The only thing about going all the way under there is the guy can catch your elbow sometimes. If you try to put a leg in, he'll sit you side by side.
So you just got top of the
Yeah. So go to your see there? That's a good spiral. Go into what you're talking about right here. I'm gonna show you where it puts your hips. You get to reach so far across. Okay, see? Now if you're going opposite side, yeah, you're fine. The problem is a lot of guys are ice cream take their leg out. Because the guy turns, he sits out so far. Exactly. Yeah. So you just got to be careful of that.
You're right. Like the other side.
Yeah, you did good. You did a good job, Archie.
Thank you.
What's the power
Against that well.
Once you got the leg in, I thought, okay, that guy understands what legs are for. I mean, you were arching, putting all the weight on him. The other guys were putting in, but they're keeping the toe. There's no pressure.
I've been doing this last year, and it's like the same thing with you and that guy where you get scared. There's no used to be like, I used to get in big matches and I'd go like, there's no, don't throw his leg, don't throw his leg.
And then they get comfortable as coaches going, all right, let's do it. It's going to be okay. It's going to turn out okay.
So pull his hip first. You don't fall. To the left. Then leg line. Yeah. Or whatever.
Make sure
that's what he's saying, having a plane. You're moving you better start on the right or the left or start on the right or stop left. Okay? You got to
he's following. That's what we're looking for.
No, can't like your hand there. You're a stick or two. Keep getting work, you guys. Keep getting work.
Little way on leg. You were concentrating on the arm that time. Now put it together. So say, how you got to do 2 things at one time? Yeah. There you go.
I don't think he's a legend.
Let me see yours. You want to ride with your one time, but you got one time in a gateway. Make the stick block for all.
Probably something like that.
Alright, so
Everybody got that? You guys are doing the basic stuff, so it's easy to teach you guys. Okay. Yeah. All right.
I didn't want to at first.
We'll get to some fun stuff now. I'll put a disclaimer on this. Make sure Jim can see this. Sitting someone back in your lap is usually not the best thing. I'm just going to say it. It's not very basic. It's kind of higher level wrestling. You guys are higher level. Y'all right number 2 in the state. And so you're pretty good. Some of you guys, some guys in our room, even though when we did this, I put them in a position to learn it a little bit, but they knew they were not allowed to do this. It wasn't going to happen. All right, so what it is if we go into a spiral, we just sit them right back in our lap. Okay, right here. He's already in trouble. Right, he's trying here, but first thing he did is lean back. Right here. So here, I'm going to come here. I'm doing the same spiral ride. All right, one guy asked me, what's your name? Dylan. Dylan asked, can I go here? You can go here. The problem with going here is your arm is so deep in here that if you're riding legs, you almost put your hips in a bad place here. However, on a crab ride, this hook here would be perfect. Because now all we're going to do is we're going to drive, cut the up here. All right? Once we get to here, I'm choking him out almost. Once I get to here, he's probably going to sit up. When he sits up, that's when we're going to start looking for hands. Okay? Now, once you get to here, and I'm trying to do 2 or 3 things at once because I don't want you guys getting in a bad habit of, okay, I got the setup and it's no big deal. Don't get lazy here. Go ahead and stretch them out. Okay? Stretch them out. Kind of get them in here. This is where you should be finishing right here. My legs are hooked. I'm stretching them. Because the next thing we're going to start doing is we're going to start coming here. And as we start to turn, we're going to throw a leg. Right there. And we're going to start doing some funky stuff as far as throwing a leg and coming back up on top. Once we get on the legs, we'll start showing you some turns here in just a second. Okay? So if you want to come to this hook here, it's fine. I don't like it as much just because I don't like my hips being sucked under that much. I like coming in here and spiral riding it. Just make it sit right down into me and go to a hook on the shoulder. Right here. We call this backpack. Once I get backpacked on them, my hips are close. I get as tight as I can to them. There's no space in between our hips. Stretch them out. And what I try to do is try to get them long. Because the defensive part, when we start defensing it, he wants to be tight. Yeah, he's doing the right thing now. He's trying to stay tight. He's going to keep his knees in so that I can't stretch him. Because the ultimate part, if I go to stretch him, I'm looking for halves, catching arms, trying to put him on his back. Okay, guys? Everybody got the crab ride? Try it.
Well, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Spirals with belly power hands. Cross faces.
know this. You were trying to use the hammer on the line.
Big guys, spiral. Spiral pull through crab.
You want to pay it back.
Hey, it's all about fundamentals. You know a lot of information. Fundamentals. So, take spiral. Yes. So spiral right. Now toes in. Hey, focus on where you need to focus on right now, man. Back tight. Back toes up, nice shot. Good.
Straighten the arms out. Highlight nose.
Spiral, your grab. Toes up. Spiral, toes in, grab wrist. Back. Yes.
So she's handing out cinnamon on his shirt.
What?
This is not from there.
He's obviously.
Here's this. And my time is.
You know what I'm saying? What you want to do? You get that position.
Toes in. Turn on, try to grab wrist. Always with wrist control, back. Chest tight, back. Chest and hips tight.
Hard down.
I like trying to right leg. You can do it. And the whole reason to do it right. Yeah, just gotta stay tight. And plus, I'm not really talking about
See how natural it is? Your hand just goes right in there.
I do.
You're trying to do it. You're doing it.
I like that, but I don't.
bottom guy, give that crowd ride. Try to like move away. Have him backpack. Have him shoot and stay on.
That's a
Shoot
hard,
and
that's
stay
a
on.
hard thing. Who's here, dude?
You put your.
Like you swim for it?
Because, go ahead. Here. I try to, look at that. Because his momentum, see, when his momentum comes this way, one thing that's going to stop him.
Bottom guy, when you hit your butt, try to scoot out. Top man, try to stay on. Stay on. Give him a look.
I'll do both, but I look at so I just want to pass it because I go All right, come on in. So now we got down into so we got to crab ride. Dale was asking a good question, Coach. Which leg do you put on? The first thing to remember that when we're in a crab ride position. You can go backpack here because now, if we backpack all the way, I've got a lot of leverage. I'm strong here. I'm stretching them, and now I'm just looking. A lot of times, I don't make the decision on which way this guy's going to go. I let him make the decision. Because he's going to panic and he's going to bail. And then what I do is I go off of what he bails on. Right? And when we start talking defense, you're going to understand on a leg guy, you're the one creating the opportunities for him to score. Most of the time, leg guys are not scoring on the aggressor. And you'll say, well, that's not true because I see guys running the power half all the time. Yeah, how many times have you seen guys really get turned in the power half of the leg in a lot at the state level? It's not very much. Now, you'll see a trade that'll do it at the state level and guys that are specialized in it. Okay? But you see this all the time. You know, if they get in this position here, a guy starts stretching, bottom guy panics, he bails one way or another, make your decision. Here, comes here, right there. I'm going to react to whatever he's going for, because he's going to make the decision for me. And that's why when you get into a position where you're getting good at leg riding, a little trick too, if you can grab right inside that collarbone, right there, it kind of, you okay? Yeah. It kind of pinches though, doesn't it? Right here. You can put a little pressure point right there too. I don't know what they do in high school and that. In college we do it all the time. Here, I'm going to stretch it. I'm going to let him make the choice, and he's going to take it for you, right? And come off of it all the way. You come there. Or I can throw the leg in. Now sometimes you get a guy that's a bull neck. He's placed fifth in the state last year. You have him in the quarters. You're stretching him. He goes to turn, and your arm is not going up there, right? Has anybody ever been there? Yeah, you've been there all the time. Can't get your arm up there because the guy's arm is bigger than your leg. Then you just throw the leg in and come up on top. Right there. Now we're in good shape. Right? So two things to look at. Now, our philosophy in our room was all the time, and I've seen it kind of in here a little bit, it's kind of creeping into you guys a little bit. Partners make state champions. Coaches, you got the greatest coaches in the entire state. I mean, Jim was just inducted into the Hall of Fame. If you don't have faith in him, Hunter was an excellent high school wrestler, been coaching, he puts the time in, he's been under Jim's system, he knows. He can run, he's running Jim's practice the way Jim's running, I guarantee you. He's been inundated with it. So, you guys, some of you guys, like you, I'm just going to be real up front. You think you know more than you do.
Me?
Yeah. Relax. Relax. And I'm not being mean. Please don't take that the wrong way.
No, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? You have an opportunity to be a multi-time state champion. But what's going to get in your way is you think you're too good already. And I don't know how y'all say about this. What you need is, you need a real good ass beat on the mat one time. About 15 point loss. And I think you'd come back in here and you'd do a lot better. Sorry, Coach. I'm not being mean. Listen, when you came out on the mat, I thought, my mind was like, that's a 3-pounder. Oh my God, 6-pounder. I want that joker. I want to coach you. You know what I'm saying? But you're in here doing your own thing. It probably happens a lot. Yeah. I've done this about 16, 17, 18 years. All right? Dude, try some of this stuff. Because you're still doing this. Let me tell you something. That worked in the 5th grade. Against guys because you were a better athlete, you were stronger. I hope this is about your son.
No. You're holding my son.
I want somebody to tell my son this.
No, I appreciate it, though. Thank you.
This here is going to work in the Florida kids,
Yeah.
Flagler, Bernalina Beach, Camden state tournament.
Yeah, I actually moved here about 5 months ago, believe it or not.
Okay, you're damn good.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You just need to have confidence in your coaching. All right? Here, the problem is you think you're way too good so far. Right here, guys. Stretch. Now, I always tell my kids a couple things. Here, here. A lot of my guys did this because they like the backpack thing and made them feel comfortable. I like having a hand in the crotch here. Because now, when he scoots his hips out, I can use this to suck my hips back into him. Everybody see that? When I'm here, he scoots his hips out. I'm relying on my legs at this point, right? So what I do is I drop a hand in the crotch, right here. And all I'm doing is I'm not really using it to turn him or anything. I'm using it for one thing. Keep my hips tight to his hips. So if he moves, I move with him. All right? Now I start. Now, a lot of guys, if they get here and you let them stay here, they will sit here for seconds. I mean, they'll sit here a minute. They're afraid to move. Especially in Florida, they don't know what to do. So if they're not getting turned, they feel okay, don't they? So you've got to make them feel uncomfortable. To do that, what do we start doing? Stretching. When a guy starts getting stretched, it scares him. He starts making decisions. If he won't make that decision, then you've got to make it for him. All right? We'll take here, and I'm just going to roll. If I can get a wrist, I want to go toward the wrist. Right there. See that? Right here. Catch it? Pretty easy. That's one of the easiest turns. Now, as I do that, okay, as I do that, I start taking him, I'm throwing the leg right there. Generally speaking, if he feels that, he's going to get his elbow down. And this is what I'm talking about partners. If your partner is just letting you just do this every single time, get another partner. The guy don't want to be a champion. I'll be very honest. Get another partner. If you don't want to be a state champion, you're in the wrong sport. You're in the wrong room. Get a partner that wants to be a state champion. You know what I'm saying? A guy don't roll over. If you're letting the guy just put you on your back every single time, I've never seen legs work that way.